Jameson Black Barrel. Watch the video. That's it. Welcome back to Brolic Whiskey. Today we have Jameson Black Barrel. This one, Mike, is actually a full liter. It's not a 750.
I'll drink what I can.
Scored this one at Costco, man. So you know that means I got a good price.
We booze out of Costco. That's
yeah, man. We definitely help keep them in business.
Yeah, we sponsored by them yet?
Costco, are you listening? We'll take some free bottles for a free sponsorship. So this one is really popular. I see this one requested in a lot of my groups for people to review. The Black Barrel from... There's very limited information I was able to find from Jameson's website. I reached out to them. They didn't get back to me. But they claim that it's triple distilled like every other Jameson, twice charred. From what I gathered, what they mean by twice charred and why they named it Black Barrel is they do use ex-bourbon cask, but they actually re-char it right before they use the barrel, so it's supposed to pull out some more of the oakiness, give it a new char, and that's why it's a little darker than your normal Jameson, and you might be picking up different notes.
I'm picking up a lot of confusion.
Ooh, I'm getting a lot of caramel.
Yeah, no, and the first whiff was very clean. The second whiff was very alcohol-y. I'm getting confused. It
shouldn't be very alcohol-y because, like we already established with Jameson, and you're not going to hear me talk a whole lot about Jameson because if you really want to know all the backstory, click up here, one of these, for our other video on Jameson Stout Edition. We talk all about it. But Jameson always puts things out at just 40% alcohol.
Yeah, I get some kind of woody or leathery, kind of natural flavor, but it's kind of confusing to me. I don't know if it's something I ate last night that's affecting me, but it's very, very perplexing at this point.
This is better than I remember it tasting. And again, we've talked about it. Oxidation is a thing. I remember the first time I tried it, I wasn't hugely sold on it. I thought it was still too bland and too much like your normal Irish whiskey. Yeah. But then the reason why so much of this is gone is I started using it as a mixer. I was making old fashions with it. I was just trying to do whatever I could. Whiskey sours and just using it as a blend.
Yeah, just because you bought it. Yeah, it's pretty mute. Again, I don't know if it's because there's a lot of oxygen in it, but kind of boring to me.
40% is an Irish. I mean, most Irish whiskeys are very bland. You guys are wondering why we're netted up today. There's a swarm of bees all around us. Apparently the neighbor house got rid of a hive, and one of them just got in here. So if you hear us screaming like little girls at some point, it's because of bees on us.
Open my eyes!
As far as the whiskey, yeah, it's a little on the bland side, and that's why I'm typically not a huge fan of Irish whiskey. I like that complexity.
It's boring. It's boring. Easy to drink, but boring.
The only other information I got from this is it's also blended with sherry cask finish. That might be another reason why it's dark. So it's bourbon and sherry cask. And that's about it. It's Jameson. Yeah. It's boring. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad, but you gotta give a score.
Yeah, I'm throwing a 4 at it.
Ooh, a little harsher than I thought.
Well, it's boring.
It's boring, but it's not bad to me. So I would give it a boring score of about 5.5.
All right, 5. It's boring. Yeah, if you don't want to really taste anything but you're thirsty, enjoy.
Again, that's why I was using it as a mixed drink type of whiskey. I'm sure since we're at 40%, when I dilute this, it's not going to give us much.
Yeah, you don't have to give me much water. It's already.
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, triple distilled, twice charred, and still no flavor.
It smells like Coca-Cola.
Dude, that is so funny because I legit was just gonna say it smells like soda. That's crazy.
Oh, you're from the East Coast, man. It smells like pop.
We don't say pop in New York. That's a fucking Georgia thing, man.
Oh.
Southerners use pop.
They're on the other side of Nevada, who cares?
Nah, this tastes like soda for sure.
It smells like soda. Again, it's muted. It's just boring. Not really. I'm usually pretty affected by whiskey. This stuff right here is just kind of
taste. I mean, it smells like soda. Does not taste like soda. It's boring.
yeah. If we're going to say 5 for the last one, I'm going to go down to 4 or 5 because now it's just less boring. Boring light.
So I had 5.5. I'm actually dropping her to a 4.
So you're saying the group really likes this stuff, huh?
I see it a lot in the whiskey tribe where they've been asking the boys to review this one. For some reason, it's really popular. So far, we've noticed a lot of whiskeys that are popular in the groups where we seem to not. Well, you actually like the Classic Lottie a lot, which I don't. But typically, we haven't been really big on some of the more popular stuff. But this one, yeah, it's just boring to me, and that's the thing with most Irish whiskey. I had a phenomenal one at my whiskey meetup group the other day that hopefully one day I can purchase from Cooley. Oh man, that was amazing!
Oh.
Thank you, Aaron, for that Cooley.
Yes, Aaron, you are a god for bringing that. I enjoyed that. There's one I didn't like, but
I forgot that you actually made it towards the end, so
Yeah.
you did get to try that one. That one was really good. But on the nose, picking up little hints of citrus like we say very often when we ice it.
Very light.
Still a little bit of that Coca-Cola smell, but it's all of those notes muted.
Highly muted. Drinking it, it's empty.
This
It's
is what you're
water.
giving someone who wants to get drunk but doesn't really enjoy whiskey or alcoholic beverages,
I gotcha.
right? Because this is so muted. This is like drinking a light juice.
This,
So
this is the very bottom of the Coke as the ice is melting.
yeah.
If you enjoy that, man, this is for you. Buy 3 bottles.
And again, the bottle's so low because I actually did drink a lot of it and tried it in all different ways. For me, it's not one of my favorites. But I picked this up on my way back from my wife's strongwoman competition. We were up in Santa Cruz, and we were taking the drive down. We stopped off at a Costco in Salinas. Anything for Salinas, right?
Gotcha.
So we stopped in there, and this was only $30 for a 1 liter. Dude, any mixed drink, that size bottle for $30. I mean, sure. Especially since everyone was requesting reviews of it, so I wanted to try it. Not for me.
Yeah.
I'll still stick with a 4. It's not that it made it any worse.
Yeah,
It just
I mean,
made it different.
To me, it's pretty boring. Lack of character. Yeah. Let's go the 4. It's not getting any better.
And you know what? Since we don't have a whole lot to say about this is officially our shortest video yet. We're not sold on the Jameson Black Barrel.
No.
Go for it if you want to try it. Let us know in the comments section below what you think of it. Let us know if we're jackasses for not liking it. Well, whatever. But for now, we might possibly be the best whiskey channel that's surrounded by bees right now.
Yeah. This is great.